brilliant. Thank you so much, Tom. And I know we've got Dr. Wai-Ching again, our dear, wonderful, our wonderful member of Healing Our Earth as well. That was really interesting what Tom shared with us, wasn't it, Dr. Wai-Ching? Lovely to have you with us. And of course, you specialize in integrated healing and energetic healing as well, don't you? What do you have to say about what dear Tom shared with us?
Well, I was just bathing in the resonance of his voice, the vibration. And what Freddie said too just brought us to the love aspect of the soul, which is what is the healing. The healing comes from there. It's our connection with the divine. And we have so many methods going through. And yes, I've been, as you mentioned, also been in the field of integrative medicine, working with medical doctors in Singapore, Malaysia, London, New York, Los Angeles, particularly, and then throughout the world on Zoom, on long distance healing, actually, what we call quantum healing, working through long distance and overcoming all the different limitations of physicality and physical, um, what you call physics as well.
Yeah.
So
Because
yes,
it's long distance healing works on the energetic level, doesn't it? It doesn't even need you to be there present. It doesn't mean you have to take medication. You don't have to do anything, but it's done through energetic healing. So you literally connect with people through energy, through their auras, through, it's amazing. It's how people get healed through this. And you've healed so many people through the work that you have been doing. I'm absolutely amazed. So many happy people because of you.
yeah, it's my mission and service. And what was said was really true, and that once we get overcome our concepts of being human and into our metaphysicality, into us being divine, everything is possible, into the illimitable, into the quantum field. And I discovered that through my potential of having cancer in 1990. And it took me 6 months of human time to really come to this realization. And through many, many different modalities as well, including sound healing, and even aromatherapy and movement. And of course, that brings me to psychosomatic healing, to the psycho-spiritual aspects. And then with the Great Awakening, as many of us healers are, we find that we have this innate abilities that just get reborn and get activated. So that was what happened to me in short in 1990.
Wow. And
Yes, and that
with
led me to.
yeah,
Mhm.
with also what you just mentioned as well, really important because you talked about psychosomatic healing as well. There is even healing through dance. There's healing through many modalities that you've been involved in. And
Yes.
what do you think about us putting this forum together? Because Healing Our Earth is really keen to spread a love, happiness, joy to people around the world, but at the same time to be able to spread positive healing and helping to transform people's lives in a positive way. So this is one of their wonderful initiatives of bringing a forum together where health specialists and experts around the world can come together. What is your take on that?
Well, this is absolutely necessary now in terms of integrative health, and especially with these the new current affairs. What we learn about bacterial or virus infections and so on, and then going back to even looking at flower essences, and how it was discovered by a bacteriologist actually, and then the whole spectrum of healings available for us now. This cocooning times has just been a catalyst for us to come together, like all of us on this platform. And of course, I admire the intentions of this platform and many others. I'm on many other platforms, like the World Council for Health, which is doing incredible work, and I'm sort of linking up, being like a networker, like we all are. We are linking. We are nodes of light. We are soul beings, matrices, and now we are all being just awakened and being lit up in many different ways, and then seeing which ways work the best for the individual. Now, I've been focused on what we call holistic or patient focused health, like with even nutrition. And what I find now, if I may just add in, is that we are not individualizing the work, the healing for the person. I mean, just look at the whole situation of COVID. We actually should apply different techniques that we know in testing, let's say, for food allergies and sensitivities, right? Through bioresonance techniques and applied kinesiology to find out which so-called experimental drugs or vaccines suit the people. We're not doing that. Why are we not doing that? We could save a lot of suffering and a lot of death if we find out if something suits a person or not. If peanuts can be deadly to someone, right? Or honey even, and that to me is actually I can't take that. So why can't we apply it now? It's time for us to come together and share everything we know, and
Right.
whatever
I,
we
I
can.
love I love that bit that you just, yeah, I love that bit they mentioned, Dr. Emily, that why not share everything that we know? Because in that way we bring, so many different facets of healing to people. Because sometimes, you're trying to heal somebody, but you just mentioned they may have a peanut allergy, so things are not working out for them by having this particular medicine also. But by us understanding they've got a peanut allergy, by doing some other test, that would be, very easily sorted out, from the other side, saying, oh, we can't give them this medicine because of this peanut allergy. So
Yes,
absolutely.
and we
No,
can actually overcome it even with these allergies through scientific energy healing. And, of course, I represent the range of the soul spectrum work to past life regressions and future life progressions. So we can bring parts of ourselves from the quantum field into the present time. And we can do that. And with that, we can heal amazingly. As I mean, these results amaze myself, right? And it's not me doing it. I'm just a channel, and we are all just channels of light. And it's actually, we want to give credence to the divine forces and to our soul essence. And
and it's
we are,
like what Freddie and Tom both mentioned, isn't it? It's like we need to be healed. We need to bring in the healing ourselves. Dr. Wai-Ching, thank you so much for that. We're moving on to